So there are 4 stages in the whole grooming process for an abusive relationship. So number 1, we have the Whirlwind Romance. Number 2, we have the jealousy and possessiveness. Number 3 is the switch. Then we have the blame, number 4. Now I'm going to just describe some of the elements that are within each of these over the next couple of videos. So these can happen 1, 2, 3, 4, or they can happen 1, 3, 2, 4, or whatever can be repeated. They can be brought here, brought there. If they need to realign, regroom, they might bring you on back to 2, back to 1, whatever needs to be done to make sure that you stay within that controlling relationship. So number 1, we spoke about it before. The elements here are the love bombing, the gaslighting, the boundary testing, but also there's an oath of secrecy. So they might reveal a vulnerability in them, and they might say that they were betrayed before, and that they need to know that you will be 100% loyal to them, and that you won't betray them in any way with this information. It's like they present themselves as a victim. So you then become their savior. You're the only one that gets them. You're the only one that understands them. And this can draw you in a very emotional, intensive way that you can't hurt them because they've been hurt before. So you feel that you could never hurt them by walking away or anything like this. And it also gets you to see them in a different light, because you might find yourself saying, nobody else gets them. I'm the only one that they trust. I'm the only one that understands them. So that's what we call the oath of secrecy. So then they will begin to isolate you from your friends, your network, your colleagues, your family. And this is all done very subtly and in a very plausible way. So there's the too much too soon, the excessive phone calls, excessive texting, wanting to be with you 24/7. And that's not healthy for any relationship and for anybody. So it's basically getting you to choose them over your family, your friends, all of your network that you previously had. So it's the flattery, the love bombing, and it's wanting to know about your past relationships, and they will listen intently for all your vulnerabilities. Because if you had a bad relationship previously, they will want to know what you did, what was that line that you had, what was that line that you weren't allowing your ex to cross. And they will not present themselves as that, because they'll know that you'll have a reference point of that, and you will not accept behavior like that from them, because it will be a warning sign for you. But so when you're being brought on this roller coaster, you will still have that reference point that someone hurt you previously. So in the next one, we're going to look at the jealousy and the possessiveness.